Okay, we're gonna dig into a little Star Trek. A little Star Trek. One of the things I did not get to that I did want to cover because it was it was getting a lot of attention for all the wrong reasons, and that is the newest addition to the Star Trek universe, Starfleet Academy. Starfleet Academy. And the reason I'm talking about this now is because what Paramount Plus did is they recently
And
took
so,
the first episode. They
we
released
begin.
it, I think, yesterday. They
I'm
released it
Captain
actually on
Nala Ake,
YouTube for free.
Chancellor of Starfleet Academy.
The idea being, of course, that more
We're
people will
all
watch
the
it,
first
want to
Academy
watch it, and
class
they'll
to
see it,
return
and
to
they'll be
our
like, oh, I got
campus
to
in
see the
San
rest of the
Francisco
series, so I'm
after
going
more
to
than
sign up for Paramount
120
Plus if
years.
I don't have it. We're going to get into
Some
that in
of
a moment.
you
Thank you for
are
being here, by
here
the way.
for your
Appreciate all the
families,
support. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
some for yourselves.
Now, what you see here is the newer,
Together, you
one
are
of
the
the
best
newest
and the
trailers, I
brightest from
think,
across the galaxy.
or this is from last July, actually. I think there were a couple,
A
but
tapestry that is
I mean,
Starfleet.
this looks like a CW show
You will learn the skills
that
that
does not
shaped
allow
our greatest
white
officers.
people, other than Holly
Like them,
Hunter, who's the
we'll
captain.
ask you to
And,
give
oh
more
man,
of
Holly must
yourselves
have really, and then that
than you knew you
weirdo.
had.
Holly must have really needed some money. But
To dream
so
without
how did it do? Was
limitations.
this a good marketing idea from
Whatever
Paramount
challenges came before
Plus?
today.
Well, for those who don't know and haven't seen yet, here's one of their promotional posters. You can take a look at this. The Klingon again. It all looks like CW drama. This is a CW drama show. And so let's dig into this a little bit about how this went. Free YouTube premiere draws shockingly low viewership. Okay. This is insane. We're going to get into this. I have a very small sports channel on YouTube. And I know some of you have also been checking, have subscribed here as well. And thank you. And it has gotten, I don't know, many. I mean, that's not tip, but I have a number of videos that get far more views than this ended up getting. Okay. So as you can see here, Paramount spends between 6 to 10 million an episode on Star Trek Starfleet Academy. They put the premiere on YouTube for free and got 1,300 live viewers. Rest in peace. Star Trek. In the 11 hours following its release, the episode accumulated approximately 16,000 total views, a number that would be underwhelming for a mid-tier fan upload, let alone a flagship franchise entry from a major studio. And what is crazy? Okay, so I went and looked as I'm doing this. I think we're now at 20 hours. And as you can see here, let me scroll down for you. 20 hours or no, this is 13 hours ago. Okay. So 20, what I say that thing was reported 11 hours. Okay, so that article just went 20,000 views. But also, as you can see, for those of you that check it out on Google Chrome, because nowhere else does it show the down number anymore. It has actually been ratioed 1.5K upvotes to 2.5K downvotes. This is an absolute disaster for Paramount Plus. This is bad, folks. I think it said here it was at like 1.3 to 2, right? Now it's at 1.5 and 2.5. Been absolutely ratioed, barely has any viewers. Again, 20,000 views. This is the real thing, okay? Just to be clear, in case you didn't get that from what I'm saying, this is now a lot of times you'll get services that do that like Paramount Plus or any of them where they will give you the first episode of a something they put a lot of money into, something they think will be big, and they'll give the first episode for free, and then of course you have to buy the service. Paramount Plus went above and beyond that by putting it on YouTube for free and got basically nothing out of it. They got ratioed. I mean, that's it. This show is dead in the water. It's not going to generate any new viewership for Paramount Plus. It's not going to generate any views for Paramount Plus. A flop, of course, not about just one episode, as they're saying here. This does not bode well, not just for Starfleet Academy. But this is the big deal is for Star Trek, right? We've seen Disney, so many of these big, huge studios, they're using existing IP in order to put in their fan fiction. That's basically what this is, right? This is fanfic of, take attacking and destroying things they don't like, putting in things they do like, and lecturing the audience as opposed to telling a good story with good and interesting characters, things that people want to watch. So people tune out. Disney has destroyed Star Wars. Disney has destroyed Indiana Jones. Paramount is effectively now destroying Star Trek. People don't want to watch anymore. We can take a look at this, and this is really wild because as you can see, the so-called expert critics, 89%, and the audience, 34%. And of course, we also know that Rotten Tomatoes does some nefarious things in order to tweak these numbers and make them look better in whichever direction they approve of. So of course, if it's something that they like, they want to make the numbers look higher and vice versa. And in fact, I think if I do this, like if we go now, it's not that many, but if we go to top critics, it's at 100%, which is absolutely insane, right? Where now, I don't know if everyone saw this. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to show all of this, but this is the actual original first trailer, which I think Paramount actually deleted from their page, at least the link that I had, you couldn't see it. But this is one. If you haven't seen it yet, people are shocked by this. First of all, a couple of things here before we even get to it. Um, Holly Hunter, as you can see, she comes over and she puts on her glasses to look at the screen. Now, we won't even talk about the use or lack thereof later, or having glasses when you're in space and you might have zero. But anyway, this is Star Trek. This is Star Trek. Glasses are completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Okay, so again, even setting aside all the nonsense, that is piss poor writing. And then here we go, folks. Here we go. What am I looking at? Again, this might be the typical writer's room now in Hollywood, but there is no way that these people, aliens, went through Starfleet Academy looking the way they do. And I'm not being mean to the actors; they were cast, but this is this is not. This is absolutely not Star Trek. I don't even know if there are, again, technology and everything going on. And let me go back to that. What are we doing? She comes over, she puts on her glasses, she listens to the obese people talk, and then excuse me, th- there's a job for them to, what are you handing them your glasses for? Why are you handing them your glasses? It doesn't make any sense. But I'm not going to bother taking you through all of this. Is 4 minutes long, but that I wanted to play that opening one to give you an idea of like this. The whole thing is that bad. But anyway, I was going to let this go completely, but with what they got with that first episode, putting it on YouTube, I had to talk about it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you checking out the video as always. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. By the way, going to see the 28 days later. I guess what number are we on? I guess we're technically on the fourth movie, but I guess it's the second one in the new trilogy, Bone Temple. So I'll probably do a review on that if you want. Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. By the way, did you see the first episode? Let me know if you did and what your thoughts are, and I will talk to you later.